Sorry that I got disconnected. My battery went dead on my laptop. Hello, I'm coming. Okay, Gabriel, I'm going to get started on you since you're the only one in here right now. Which deck calls out to you? 1, 2, or 3? Okay. 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 What's going on with Gabriel's career? What's going on with his career? Well, it looks like you've had a project going on, or you're wanting to start a project, or you're wanting to start something as far as your job goes, because with the Knight of Swords, he is a man of diligence and motivation. You have the Queen of Wands. That means there is a woman overseeing things in your career. That's divine feminine, and that is fire energy. But she's a nice woman. Maybe the script is inspired by this woman. Could be, or it could be a boss. It could be a coworker. What else? Yeah, Page of Swords. You are very protective over this work that you do, and the woman in this reading is very protective over it also, and is very proud, and would fight would go to bat for you as far as what you're doing. She supports you. This card represents not someone dying. You got the death card. It's also the rebirth card. The rebirth card, so it doesn't necessarily mean death, but that could mean, the birthing of what you've been working on. You finally getting to see it come to birth. You get to see it be born. Yeah. The card at the bottom of the deck is Page of Wands. That is, see how he's like calling out? This is a card that represents like somebody making an announcement, like extra, extra, read all about it. This movie is going to be awesome because read this script. It's the best script I've ever read in my life. That could be possible. What is coming? I want to get clarification on that. Oh yeah. You got Justice and you got Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Sorry. I'm not very good at my Roman numerals. Anyways, you got Justice and Eight of Pentacles. This represents the Eight of Pentacles. This one represents someone working hard on something and being and getting to reap the benefits. See how he's hard at work? That's you. That's you, hard at work. And Justice is seeing something come to a head or something happen for somebody that has needed to happen, or that was coming to them. And I feel like that would be your success that you've worked so hard for right here. Your justice is your glory, so to speak. And the card at the bottom of this deck, which is awesome, you got the Six of Wands. Do you see how he's riding in just proud and everyone's cheering around him? That is because he has accomplished something. This is a card of accomplishment, being kind of noticed, being could be being promoted, but notice for something, for your hard work, since this is a career reading. Yes, I remember you. Of course I remember you. Kim? Yes. I remember you. I would never forget you. You're my queen. I hope that resonated with you, Gabrielle. It will happen. It's going to happen. It's going to be reborn. It's going to be reborn, or it's going to be born, and your mom is a very nurturing, she's very nurturing. She loves you. She just shows tough love, I feel like. It's okay, Gabrielle, and you're very welcome. Are you the only one in here? Oh, you said, hey, Queen. I see it up there. I'm doing good. Doing better than I was or have been doing, but been going through a really, really rough patch of really, really, really rough patch. But climbing out of it. Climbing out of it. Well, everybody's probably eating lunch. Like I wish I was. Yeah, I wish I was eating lunch. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm just drinking coffee to try to not be hungry. It's good, but it's not food. Food. Well, there's cheese. Everybody remember to like, please like it if there's anybody in here. Sure. Would you just like a general reading, PD? Something in my contact. Okay, I'll get to you. Oh, Yajna, you were in here earlier. PD, I have to give Yajna a reading first. They were on the list earlier, and I didn't get to them. Donations do get you moved to the top of the list, but you don't have to make a donation. You can wait until I'm done with Yajna's reading, and then I'll get to you. Okay. Will you be in a relationship soon this year? All right. Yajna, I want you to pick which one. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. This is one of my favorite ones also. Okay. What is moving in relationships soon? Moving in relationships soon. Okay. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups we're going to do it a little different. Ace of Cups means idealism, romance, and the Holy Grail. So definitely a relationship coming with romance. This gift of the universe provides depth and feeling to our lives. Here is the gift of purity, of emotion, a spiritual love that is meant to guide us. If we set our eye on spirituality, we can more easily see our way through the tumulus. Okay. If we can see our way through the turbulence experience of the wide range of human emotions, just as the moon remains the same but appears differently depending on the focus of the sun. So our experience of emotions varies according to how we choose to see them. Like the energy of the magician, the gift of the grail is meant to guide us, but it can, like the manipulative side of magician, lead us down some rocky roads. You are being drawn along by a feeling. Your emotions are engaged and you feel more alive than usual. It may be the beginning of a romance. Told you. A spiritual epiphany, or a desire to express yourself artistically. Whatever it is, you are at the start of an exciting adventure. Be aware of running from this experience. Do not fear, discount, or avoid the intensity of your feelings. Although it may feel uncomfortable at first, learn to identify and express your emotions. So you've been feeling lots of emotions. What else for y'all to know? You are the master of your domain, that's for sure, because you got the Emperor. In many ways, the Emperor is the mirror image of the Empress. Perhaps most obvious is the reversal of their clothing color. The passionate red of the Emperor's garment is external, as are his actions. He is surrounded by the abstract glyph symbols of Empress by more realistic signs of zodiac. He holds items representing the daily workings of human society. While driven by a sincere desire for what is best for everyone and indicated by his blue undercloak, he is more concerned with the realistic functioning of everyday life. On a social level, he seeks to create stability so that society can reach its highest good. As a father archetype, he wishes to give his children a strong foundation, allowing them to achieve their best. The message of the Emperor is that of healthy stability. Create an environment that allows you to function at your best. Seek well-functioning order in your life in terms of your home, your workplace, and your relationships. Appreciate the rules of society that allow a smooth and peaceful life. Be aware of stifling and stagnating rules and regulations. Creating order in your life simply for the sake of order alone is inhibiting, not liberating. Learn when it is time to question the obligations and mores of society. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles has to do with a knight in shining armor, or maybe you're the knight in shining armor. More than the other knights, this is one is the defensive posture. He has been through battles and adventures and is probably ready to rest a while. Although not in the middle of a battle, this knight is alert and diligent. He will always guard himself and whatever or whomever else he needs protecting. His horses trapping are. This one don't have horses on it. You have fought some battles and enjoyed some adventures. Now you'd like to rest and regroup. Maybe spend some time enjoying quieter, more domestic scenes. Take some time off and make yourself feel safe if necessary. You may need to adopt a protective or defensive stance. Be aware of resting on your laurels and stagnating. If you had a traumatic experience, do not let it paralyze you or become an excuse for not moving forward. Six of Pentacles. This is a card of togetherness and family and prosperity and abundance. So I feel like you're going to be coming into some money maybe, or you have been saving perhaps, but it's for your family and maybe to start, maybe you're saving up for that special someone, or something like that. I can read about that one too. A young man holds a pentacle and he has an expression of shy pride tinged in nervousness. He is practicing the hopes that he has done well. He holds the pentacle securely, showing his natural tendency to keeping things safe, but the slightly jaunty angles indicates a willingness to push his boundaries. He is definitely ready for the next level. You have been practicing something that you are already quite good at. Your studies are beginning to manifest into actual completed projects. You are ready to present your work for the outside world. Perhaps it's time to consider something more complicated and challenging. Be aware of becoming careless, although you have skill. You lack the experience that allows one to perform almost mindlessly. Also, be careful of stagnation. Once you master this level, continuing to challenge yourself and don't become lazy. The page of that is not even the right one. I was reading the wrong thing. That's why it didn't sound like what I said. A rich man stands with the scales in his hands, happily measuring out pentacles. Outside his window, hands clutch and reach, but do not grasp the pentacles falling near them. The rich man seems willing enough to give, but does not pay attention to where he is giving. He lets resources fall by the wayside and does not attend to the need directly outside his window. Unlike the lovers in Major Arcana, he is not making balanced choices. He is squandering his gifts while deluding himself in the charitable. To give of your resources freely, but you are to pay attention to what you are doing. Are you giving people what they need or just what it pleases you to give? Be aware of proud but dispassionate giving. Giving your child a new computer when they really want your attention is not a good use of your resources, nor is it helpful to your child. And in reverse, it's the opposite. It's giving your resources freely. It's being charitable and having abundance and giving. Because see, he's giving. This one has a different look about it. Look at the hands at the bottom. Scary. Won't read from that one. All right. Now, I'm going to get, gotta see what's at the bottom of the deck. Whatever, this is 8 of Rods. Whatever you are wanting to happen, you your new sailing, yes. Sailing, be sure, everybody in here, be sure to like, and subscribe, please. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands, I am having a brain fart. This means if you have a good support group, you have people that will go to bat for you, you have a good, maybe your friends are good at supporting. Hey, Ashley, so glad to have you. Please remember to like and subscribe. Oh, you subbed. Yay. They're willing to go to bat for you. The support group could be a club. It could be if you go to church or just any kind of group of people that have your back, which is awesome. So with this balance and with the Emperor and the way the knot is, and you have people on your side, you have to make sure you are ready. And when you do, the universe is on your side, just like the Ace of Cups that we got at the beginning. I hope that resonated with you, Yajna. I'm going to get clarification with a different deck. You're very welcome. Please come back and see me. I'm going to get clarification. Let's get clarification for Yajna's reading. You got Four of Swords and Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Swords is saying that maybe you've been depressed or you know someone that's been depressed. And with the Four of Wands, that is an indication of healing and coming out of that depression, of soaring through there with your magic wand, or not magic, well, with your wand, and being the queen that you know you are. The other one, the Four of Swords, that can also mean some sort of betrayal. So be on the lookout for that, just in case. But other than that, the last card you got is Queen of Wands. You are the master of your domain. Okay. Okay, PD. Okay. When you first meet. All right. I'm chugging this coffee. Let's see. I said, hi, Luna. Good to see you. And hi, Sabrina. Yes, Phil. Something like that. Oh my goodness. Don't worry about that later. Speaking of smoke break, I burnt my lip. And now it's getting a blister. Okay. Okay. Where were we? Did we even get started, PD? I don't think so. Pictures, posts, first impressions, and thoughts about me when we first meet. Okay. Did you pick a deck? One, two, or three? This one? Right. This one. Isn't it pretty? It's a good one. Anyway, look at that one. Isn't that one cool? All right, let's get started. Yes, I'm doing amethyst. Okay. We first meet. When you see your love at first sight person. You got the hermit. So you're going to have to come out of hiding in order to find this person. Perhaps you have been in hiding and are coming out of hiding, is what this card could also mean. You got to get out there to, yeah. Nope. Nope. Okay. So they're going to know or understand that you've been in this kind of hermit stage of your life, or understand if you need to recluse from people. Maybe you've been out and about too much, or focusing on everybody else instead of you or what you need to be focused on. This person is going to be very protective over you. They are willing to stand guard for you, and go to bat for you, and um, love and protect you with the Nine of Wands. Hmm. So, or maybe that we're doing a reading on how they feel about you, what their first impression is on you. She feels like you are going to be loving and protective over her. She feels safe. You make her feel safe. I apologize. Strength. Um, she sees a very strong person. She sees that you could tame a lion. Maybe you tamed the way you tamed her heart, or something like that, or the way you tamed her crazy ass if she's crazy. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We all crazy. But yeah, that's where strength comes in. So that's a very awesome, strong card to get as far as wanting to know what someone's impression is of you. Starting out with the hermit, and then you got strength. Okay. Then he's going to be very protective over you. He sees a strong woman. You can tame the lion. Maybe he's the lion, and now he's the lion. Reverse what I said. Sorry. PD, I didn't know what your name was. So sorry. Yes. Ooh. Have you been having a hard time sleeping, or you kind of restless about the whole situation because you have the moon here? If not, you could that could be coming your way. So look out for that. Um, don't don't get insomnia over um, the situation. I'm not surprised he could see it in the first go, because a first impression is, the best that you're going to do as far as, making a mark on this, or making impression on this person. And um, you got Nine of Wands after the moon. After the moon, you got Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. So the Knight of Wands is a card of passion, and he's like a knight in shining armor. He is he wants to come in and save the day. And the High Priestess is letting you know your worth. Don't forget your worth. The High Priestess is divine feminine energy at its finest. Um, she's able to find balance. She's very wise. So apparently, he had a very good impression of you. You know, maybe he's an old soul and he could just tell things about you that you wouldn't think. Thank you, Patty. Nice to meet you. Card at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman. The Hangman. This means that you aren't so sure about something. You don't know how to make a decision about something. You're just kind of in limbo about it. Whatever it is, let's get clarification on that. What? It's too many. What does the Hangman, what decision, what decision? Ten of Cups, this means happy home. There's something to do with children. I see a future ahead with this person, or if you have, if you've had something going on within your home, you know, it could come and be happy again. I'm reading for PD. You could be confused about your spouse because you may worry or think things that aren't true, because with the Ten of Cups and that being happy home, that's what y'all need to have. Oh, you're single and young. Yeah, with the Hermit, I could see that meaning representing you not opening your heart, you know, being so guarded. That's what this card could have implied also. Yeah, girl, you need to stop pushing them away because you got the High Priestess and strength. It's okay to be the Hangman right now. It's okay to be the Hangman right now. And that is my reading for you, PD. How will I recognize the one? Is something I don't know. You'll know. With the high priestess, you'll know. Don't lose sleep over it. That you got the moon. Don't stress yourself out about it. See these two towers in the background? You got to let those towers down, and you got to just be open to, new people and new things, and you will find them, or they will find you. They will find you. Who's next? Okay. I wouldn't be so gung ho on donations because, but right, I if I've already told you this, I'm sorry, but some of you haven't heard it. But I was moved out of the place I was staying, and had every bit of my belongings in my Jeep. And while I was gone, because I've been gone for 3 months, and um, while I was gone, someone took it upon themselves to bust the driver window out of my Jeep and proceed to take everything out of it. Um, they took, they took, this is, they took, they took everything. So it's just crazy. And that's why I'm taking donations, because I'm living in my Jeep right now. I'm unable to get access to debit cards that they took. I have to go through, I'm jumping through hoops to prove my identity to get me these cards. And it's just bad. But okay, I'm not bringing that negative energy in here. So I'm going to burn a little sage on that note. Okay, let's see. Who's next? It's okay, Luna. And um, I'm giving free readings too. If you want to donate, that's up to you. None of my moderators are online. Does anybody want to be a moderator? How's, no. Where is Luna? Okay. Yes, please, Luna. Which deck? One, two, or three? That's just if you want to help Luna. Otherwise, you'll just have a pretty blue name. Okay. Okay, you got the Emperor. That is divine masculine. But when you think of the Emperor, you always have to be reminded of the Empress. So I feel like he has you on this pedestal. Let's see. You got Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups means that there's a decision that has to be made. So maybe he's trying to decide what he wants. Maybe that's why there hasn't been contact. Could mean you have a decision to make. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Four of Swords. Oh, there's two. Four of Swords and Ten of Swords. So, the Four of Swords, someone could be depressed. Maybe one of you have been depressed or maybe ill even, and feel betrayed. But maybe I want to read from this on the Ten of Swords. A figure lies apparently lifeless on the ground amongst cheerful and red flowers. Oh, I think this is whenever someone is stabbed, when you feel defeated. Oh, okay. That's awesome. You are at the end of a hard situation. It is probably about all you can stand, and you may not think you'll make it. You can. Have faith that the tide is about to turn. Be aware of losing hope. Do not give up. Will is about to begin to upward turn. See, you're getting up and running away in this picture. I'm sorry about the hard times you've been having. If that is true, because this card does signify, um, you know, resting after or feeling, kind of defeated. Oh, a soldier finds rest in a church sanctuary. For now, he is safe from battle and can regroup. He has time to restore his spirit as well as physical body before he faces the next battle. There are still battles to face, as indicated by the swords, but for the moment he can take a break and face his challenges refreshed. The benefits of the Emperor, which we've already got, can be seen here. So that's another Emperor card. By providing a stable and secure environment, the soldier can gather his thoughts and bring his best possible efforts to the situation. You need time to regroup. Although your situation is problematic, you will not resolve it until you can take some time out. See? Remove yourself from the situation, meditate, and find your center. By recharging your spiritual strength, you will bring your best efforts to solve the problem. Be aware of ignoring the problem by distracting yourself. This is not a card of escapism, but but of utilizing your spiritual foundation for renewal. So you need to take a break and use this time right now of him ghosting you or not talking to you to rest and come out of whatever you were coming out of. And the Emperor twice. The message of the Emperor is that of a healthy stability. Create an environment that allows you to function at your best. Seek well-functioning order in your life in terms of your home, your workplace, and your relationships. Appreciate the rules of society that allow a smooth and peaceful life. Let's get some more. Temperance. This is one of my favorite cards because it's the card of Sagittarius, and I am a Sagittarius. This could mean you are dealing with a Sagittarius in some way. The Temperance card represents balance. She can balance fire and water. She is just the balance of all things in the universe. She can keep the peace. That card must have represented the past, yeah. Because that was one of the first ones we drew. Okay. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Fire energy. She is able to wave her wand and get and do whatever she wants, whatever she pleases. She is wise. She could be a mother. It could represent a mother. It could represent you. It's divine feminine. but the queen can represent mother. Let me get clarification with a different deck. I went to flip these cards around to shuffle them, and this one was was backwards, and it's Temperance. How cool is that? From a totally different deck. See, this is the other Temperance. All right, so we know that you are at a place where you have found balance or are finding balance in your life. And if you don't think you do, this card is letting you know that you do. There's another one turned around. Ace of Wands. You've got lots of, oh, there's two. There's Ace of Wands and Knight of Wands. You got lots of fire energy going on here. So let's see. You are at a propitious point. You are given a gift, idea, project, or career opportunity. Take advantage of it with confidence and gratitude. Be aware of ignoring opportunities and inaction. The Ace of Wands is a gift that requires the recipient to take action. So you need to take action. And the Knight of Wands, your passion is moving you ahead very quickly. Whatever you are facing, you are very excited about it. You feel no fear. Although you are certainly feeling a heady adrenaline rush, you are ready for a grand adventure. If one doesn't come to you, you will go out and find it. Be aware of recklessness. Remember that fools and the Knight of Wands rush in where angels fear to tread. Just be careful. Ooh. The kids are what keep you balanced, but the Temperance, I would say Temperance represents the children to Temperance because that's why it's coming in so strong, because you got it twice out of two different decks. That's your balance, and that's what keeps you balanced is them kids, and that's a good thing. And that is your reading. That is what cards fell, and that is what I got right now for you, Miss Luna. You can get moved up on the list, people. I need to put that on the pin. You're very welcome. Okay, Miss Patty. Let's see. Which one, Miss Patty? 1, 2, or 3? Okay. How is P feeling about this Gemini, Patty? You got the Knight of Wands. That is fire energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. This card implies that he sees you as someone of respect, dignity, someone that's looked up to. What else? Hermit. So, oops. One of you, he might have seen you kind of being keeping to yourself. The hermit signifies someone that is kind of recluse from the world. Maybe you were standoffish. Maybe you are standoffish, or maybe you need to be standoffish. What else? Can y'all hear those dogs? They sound like ghosts. Okay, this one. I'm not call them ghosts. Okay. You got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands means that you are protecting something. He must be protective over you. He must want to guard you or protect you, or maybe it could be one of you being protective over your heart, something like that. Something like that. What else? You got Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups that means that you are in perfect alignment with where the universe wants you to be right now. Because the Ace of Cups is never empty and it's never full. Because water is constantly flowing in as it's flowing out. Now, wrap your mind around that. No, but seriously, that's an awesome card to have, to know the universe is on your side. Someone feels left out in the cold. Maybe you have felt left out in the cold, or been lonely, or been tight with money, or maybe he has the Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Eight of Swords. It's the bottom of the deck. With the Eight of Swords, you're letting something from your past hold you back, or you are not wanting to face something from your past. See how she's blindfolded and tied up? If she just didn't have the blindfold on, she would see that what she could use to cut her way out of that, cut the rope, is right there at her fingertips. But she don't know that. But what if they put the blindfold on after they tied her up, Then how would she take the blindfold off even if she wanted to? She could rub her head up against the tree and get that blindfold off, couldn't she? Sorry. That was the card at the bottom of the deck. Now I'm going to clarify. Let's get clarification on how he is feeling. We haven't really heard much, but Five of Wands. He is definitely someone that would put up a fight for you, or you have a good support group that would fight for you, is what this card signifies. Somebody rooting for you. Whether it be Pete or your girl, or your friends. You might, if you go to church, it might be a group there. It could be a class. It could be, you know what I'm saying. And that is your reading. I hope that it resonated. I don't have any of my love cards. They all got stolen when all my stuff got stolen. That's why I'm taking donations. You're very welcome, Patty. I hope that you come back. Hi, Sunbla. Sunbla. I'm okay. How are you? All right, Ashley, are you still in here? Okay. Ashley. Going once. Going twice. Thank you, Sunbla. Okay, Ashley. Where's Nicole? Are you in here? No, you can leave it open. Where are you, Ashley and Nicole? If not, I'm gonna get dragging. I know it's been a long time, Sunbla. Go ahead, dragon. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, pick a deck. 1, 2, or 3? Three is what you get. Okay. We'll start making more money. Business pickup and got fiance. The High Priestess. You have been the breadwinner, right? Am I right? Okay. You've been the breadwinner. With you make more than your fiance, I'm guessing. The High Priestess is very content, very very wise, and just has her stuff together. Sorry. I see the High Priestess saying that's a sign of your success, being a High Priestess, moving up in your whatever business your career. What else? What else do we have for Dragon Empress? And see how the moon is at her feet? It means it's took her some time to get to where she's at. So you've worked hard to get to where you're at, or where you're trying to go. Okay, so with the Six of Swords, this is you being, I don't know if you have any children, but this is you being taken away from a situation that you did not need to be in. That could be any kind of situation, as far as you didn't need to go to the store that day. I don't know, but no, seriously, it's something serious that you were involved with or knew about, or part of. Someone has took you away from that. Maybe your fiance is, or maybe someone is going to take you away from a situation that you needed to get out of. With it being a career reading, it could also mean you getting out of a situation at work that was not necessarily bad, but wasn't as good as what you could be doing. What else? So this is telling me that you've been working your ass off with the Four of Swords and that you need to take a break. You need to take a break and rest up. See, I'll read from here what the Four of Swords means. You need time to regroup. Although your situation is problematic, you will not resolve it until you can take some time out. Remove yourself from the situation, meditate, and find your center. Be recharging your spiritual strength. You will bring your best efforts to solve the problem. Be aware of ignoring the problem by distracting yourself. This is not a card of escapism, but of utilizing your spiritual foundation for renewal. Got some awesome cards. Okay, so this is the Five of Cups. This card represents it. It's talking about someone who is seeing the negative instead of the positive, focusing on the negative, kind of dwelling on what's bad's going on instead of being thankful for, the little shit you have, and the big shit, whatever. Just being thankful to be alive and, not being like this cat in this picture. All right. Now we have the Death card. The Death card could signify an actual death around you, or, someone you knew. No, don't have to be close or anything. But the card also means rebirth, or, the birthing of something something being born. That could be your new career or your new life that you are going to have now that you're divorced. And have a fiance. I'm just saying, you'll have a fiance one day. You'll find you a knight in shining armor and what will birth out of this. So don't be scared of the Death card. If it resonates that someone has passed, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I believe that this card means rebirth, coming out of, death and coming to life. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. See, there's your knight in shining armor coming in to be your fiance. He is stable. He has created a stable home and environment. He is the Knight of Pentacles. That's money. That is your Prince Charming with money, basically. Coming in to sweep you off your feet. Now I'm going to get clarification. There's going to be some get together, or there has been a get together or celebration of some sort with the Three of Cups. That's what this card implies. So get ready for that, or Maybe it's already happened, but it's something, some kind of big deal with a get together of some sort. Maybe celebrating somebody's birthday, celebrating something at work, but there is a get together. I mean, that's a good way to be, Dragon Empress. Nobody's on my level either. I hope that you enjoyed your reading and hope that it resonated with you. Who is next? Sunda? 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 Sure. Pick which deck calls out to you. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. All right. What to expect next week? What is you to expect next week? And you are a Libra. I remember. Libra friend. All right. What assumes I have to expect next week? All right. You are fighting for something. You are protecting something next week. Next week, you are going to be, or maybe you have been doing this. But there's something that you're protective over. It could be a kid, it could be money, it could be a house, it could be, anything that you're fighting for or protective over. You also got the Chariot. The Chariot is someone riding in with diligence and, speed, um, ambition, ready to take charge. So you're riding into next week ready to go, ready to get shit done. Sorry, get stuff done, ready to do the damn thing. King of Cups. That is divine masculine. That is a could be a father figure of some sort. They're going to be making some sort of offer to you, or they're going to be proud of you in some sort of way. What else? You got the World. Next week is going to be a big week. You get to make a decision or do something or make whatever happen that you want to happen, because the World card, I'm sorry, the World card means means new beginning, a fresh start. I don't know what the wheel is what I was thinking of. It's two W's. Give me a break, and I'm tired. But the World signifies something coming to a whole. This says a message of the world is that of completion and accomplishment. You feel a sense of unity with the universe and mastery over self that is natural and effortless. You move to the rhythm of nature of your heart. They are one. Be aware of false sense of security. In theory, the world represents total completion. However, in our human lives, this is never really achieved. But because we are human still, we can achieve only partial or temporary oneness. These temporary or partial experiences encourage us to keep growing and moving forward, if for no other reason than to experience the exquisite moment of freedom and understanding again. That's cool. You're going to have a cool week. You're going to have a cool week next week. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to come into some money, or this is a motherly figure. Your mom might give you money, or you might be the motherly figure giving money. Oh, don't necessarily have to be money. It could be anything that helps, in a way like that. All right, I'm going to get clarification with a different deck. Soon, Blue, will you change it to donations only? After this one? King of Cups. More cups, more cups, more cups. Look, you got the King of Cups in your first spread with the other deck. So that's 2 times that you have got. So a father figure of some sort, and your mom. Looks like your mom and your dad are going to be helping you out, or maybe they're going to play a part in next week in some sort of way, or a divine, a feminine energy and a masculine energy are going to play a role as far as giving to you, giving something to you. And that is my reading for you. I hope that it resonated, and I hope that you come back and see me. Thank you, honey. I wouldn't do the donation thing, but um, like I said, I've lost everything, and I need them. You'll never have it. Anchor, Sony, you got the devil card. And if either that or the devil is going to try to keep you from getting it, and you must fight the devil off. But the devil is trying to stop you from getting it. Encore, Sony. Then you have the magician. The magician is telling you that you have the power and the strength to, and um, all the balance that you need to get what you want. With the Ten of Wands, this is fire energy. This is the big weight that you've been carrying on your back to get to where you're trying to get, or the weight that you're going to have to carry to get there. Oh, well, you're going to have to work really hard for this hamburger, and the devil wants it. Sorry, I don't know your language. I would like to. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you, Ankur. I'm sorry, guys. I've lost everything. I had everything stolen, so I'm having to take donations right now. I literally live out of my vehicle. I sometimes will partake in marijuana. I will light incense. I light a lot of sage. I keep crystals around me. Um, yes, really. I try to hone in on just me and that other person. Yes, of course. I've always been interested in astrology. That's what my table is space. Sun. Are you asking like what planet Scorpio? What is Scorpio's planet? It's in Uranus. Anchor. Because he's annoying, Janice. Oh, thank you, Odwin. Okay, I can do an in-depth reading for sure. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that helps me. Okay, pick a deck. One, two, or three. Okay. All right. Let's get an in-depth reading for Autumn. What is your zodiac sign? I don't know how to activate the super chat. How do I do that? How do I do that, Janice? Sorry. This is for odd one. You've got the Three of Swords. That means that you suffered some sort of heartbreak, or someone deceived you in some sort of way that hurt your heart in the past. Could be present. What else? Got the Queen of Wands. That represents a motherly figure. But the Queen of Wands is very powerful with her fire energy. It could mean that you've been dealing with your mom or with a boss that's a female, someone that's, superior over you, that's female, because this is a divine feminine energy. What else? Got 3. First, we got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who is very stable, has a nice stable foundation that they have worked hard to achieve and having. They are very generous and wise. This is a divine masculine energy. That could be you, or it could be someone close to you. Next is the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups, that is someone who is going on a journey or wanting to go on a journey, or just coming back from one, of some sort of journey. It could be spiritual. It could be you could have went on a trip, or you could be going on a trip, or you could be going on a spiritual journey, or have some sort of journey where you're trudging along, coming ahead, or that could be what you're going through right now. With the 10 of Cups, this is one of my favorite cards. It means happy home. So whatever's going on with you, the heartache, that definitely was a past thing. And you have made a stable home for yourself since then. And you're thinking about going on a trip, it looks like, or you just got back from one, or you need a vacation. This is what that could mean. But overall, you have a happy home, or want one. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Hang on, I'm going to read from the. A high-spirited knight, his horse prance around in the twilight. He holds his goblet up high. You are feeling very romantic. You are more interested in candles, decadent dinners, and lofty declarations of love than usual. Celebrating the beautiful and sensual experiences of life is just as necessary as any other experience. Enjoy. That's what this card means. It says, be aware of daydreaming when you shouldn't. Don't let romantic ideas take you away from your path. It's one thing to celebrate a dream come true feeling in your life. It's another to chase after dreams that can never be. What else? Got the Hermit. So this is where this card represents someone that needs to recluse or that has been hibernating, so to speak, maybe doing some spending some time to their self. It could mean that you need to do that. It could also mean you just need to spend more time at home, something like that, or just time to yourself is what I feel like that represents. Let's see what this deck has to say. Those were thrown up at me. All right, you got Wheel of Fortune. This means that whatever you are wanting to happen, you can make it happen because you get to, it's basically the wish card. You get to make a wish. But be careful what you wish for, because as you see there's a snake and all kinds of stuff when you're going around it. It is a wheel, so it's constantly spinning. So be aware of constant change. Be prepared for constant change. Then we have Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very generous, someone who is just blossoming with abundance and prosperity. You have accomplished much that makes you proud. You have created a life that you enjoy and that satisfies you. In spite of your choices, you do not feel lonely. Be aware that you may have been happy and not lonely, but there may come a time when that changes. Don't be afraid to change your lifestyle to find someone special to share it with. That's what that card means. And in the Gilded Tarot. All right, I'm going to get from this other deck. Let's get some clarification. Two of Swords. You are not wanting to face something from your past or something in your life. There's something that you are not wanting to face. That's why she's blindfolded and has her swords up like that, because she's guarding it. She has her guard up. Something from your past has made you have your guard up and you don't want to face it. And that is your clarification. That is your reading. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that you come back and see me, and I appreciate your donation more than you know. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll be back.